It looks like rain. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. How are you? I've had 2 drinks already. 4-Leaf has me drinking Irish whiskey before my stream. If you haven't subscribed to her, go there now. 600 subscribers have just been hit for her. She did it a lot faster than I did. Most people do. I have a feeling most of you who do watch this channel have watched her channel because she goes on before I do on Sundays. It's a thing. Here we are. Again, this is Looks Like Rain bottle. If you don't know what Looks Like Rain means, coined by the ever-famous Zen Buddha in this channel. It just means when you have a bottle like this, it's getting low, the sun's getting real low, you call it Looks Like Rain because in the whiskey tribe community, and I have my shirt on, coincidentally, when you finish a bottle, an empty bottle, you flip it upside down. This bottle down ceremony is to sing or hum to yourself the It's Raining Men song. It's best if you don't just think about it much. Just do that because it's fun. Don't worry about the reasoning because there is none. Speak of the devil. First of all, I see people in chat. Hello, 5 fingers. Hi. 5. It's you. Kathy Huey. I see you there. Eleanor. Yes. Andrew Butler. Hello. And Zen Boot. I called. Yes. I had a feeling you were around. Strange that. But Sample Sunday is something I'm trying to develop as time goes on. In this case, since it's National Bourbon Heritage Month, also, hi, it's National Bourbon Heritage Month, yay! And also, September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Now you know you should watch the video I did about it. That's it. That's all I can say about it. All I feel like I should say, because talking about it is weird on the internet. Complicated. Very complicated. You don't know what you can say and what is too much. What was my point? Oh yeah, since it's National Bourbon Heritage Month, I picked this one because it's bourbon. And I don't have any bourbon samples really. I think I might have one Canadian sample around somewhere. But I looked through all the samples that are in front of me. I think there are a few on the floor in a box over there. I didn't look through those because last time I did, they were Scotch. I don't think they've changed. So if you want to send me any Scotch bourbon samples this month, you can. Just email me at killco77@hotmail.com. You do not have to. I'm just saying. To combat the fact that I don't seem to have any random samples, I do have some low bottles. I finished off a few recently. It made me sad. They were good bottles. That was the It's Bourbon Night Nulu and the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Rare Breed is going to be restocked eventually. Not right now. Not everything. Everything in my head is a month ahead, which is new for me. Just for the record, Music Maestro. Damn it. But October, the first week of October, I will be going to Texas. So that is where my mind is. It's thinking about what I got to do before that to get the whole channel set up and to mentally brace myself for doing it. It's a month away. I'm already freaking out just a little bit. Thinking about what I want to do, plan where I'm going to go, figure out if I'm even going to get there because travel is crazy. This is going to put me to sleep. We're going to skip this song. It's a little better. Oh. Pouring yellow. I still have those too. I think I drank yellow. It looks like I did. I have all the other ones though. Got some red and blue. I still have the list. I've been meaning to go through that, but I don't pour samples just for myself. Like when I'm home, I have numerous samples, but I don't want to drink them. It's like the weird like whiskey tube problem is you feel like every single thing you drink to experience for the first time must be recorded. So I've been considering doing little shorts about it because shorts are a thing I should be doing more of, but it's exhausting to do anything these days. So. Anywho, drink that water. Water is good for you. Stay hydrated. Hydration is key. This, if you are unaware, we'll just... There we go. Oh, okay. Getting there. Oh, yeah. This is also their weeded Eleanor. I think they have different kind of mash bills that they get. Side here. See if I can show it. Camera's finicky, as some of you know. Here we go. 170, 58.5%. Batch number 3, aged 39 months. Level 192. So it was aged in Texas, but it is MGP. Again, the real cool thing is the bottle. You get Eleanor hiding there in the back. Got the little logo for the crowded barrel. The Eleanor font is nice, although I couldn't read like more of that. It says Eleanor, and that's the only thing I want to read in that font. If anything else was in that font, I wouldn't read it. And I'll tell you what's on the back, even though it's very hard to read in this lighting. We sourced 2-year wheated bourbon from MGP in Indiana. Isn't that nice? They tell you exactly what they did. I love that. I don't like the mystery of where is this from, what is the mash bill. Hey, what is the mash bill? Let's see. It has the mash bill of 51% corn, 45% wheat, and 4% malted barley. I like knowing these things. After the barrels age in Texas for a while, we then sample the barrels and choose which few to blend together to create different batch releases. All right there. There's more under there, but it's even tidier font. It's just like crowded barrels, blah, 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 blah. So I think that's fun. I like MGP whiskey to begin with. Lots of people do. Some of them aren't even aware of it. Like this is MGP, and then you have Smoke Wagon, which is MGP. I think Nulu, which is one of the bottles I finished off lately, was an MGP, but I'm not certain about that. That might have changed, if I'm even correct to begin with. Let's just say a lot of the distilleries use it as a starting thing, like if they haven't actually made their own stuff, has aged long enough, that kind of thing. And it's good. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happened with it. But I thought, since I'm freaking out in the back of my mind about going to Texas, and this has just been sitting next to me, might as well drink some of it. It's not how Jeff slaps bottles. Well, I don't slap bottles unless they want me to. Maybe I've done it once or twice. Sugar Key, hello, meow. Yow. For a nice caress. Especially with this actually, you can feel it. It's not metal. I think at one point they actually had the metal coin. And I have one of those in my pocket. But the coin I have that I carry in my wallet looks exactly like that. I can use that as a Glencairn cover. I have one of them right here. Like, they're made of metal. That looks familiar. Gee, where did that go? Slapjack. On the back. I don't really like the design on the back here because it's just scrolling. It's see if it'll focus. It looks like it'd be cool to look at, but on this it hurts my eyes to look at. Whiskey Tribe. But my brain does not quite process those things like they should. I have one very keen example of this where I didn't realize something was wrong with me until later. But if you've ever seen those, this is 90s, so we're talking 99, where they had those like weird kind of blurriest colored picture things, and you're supposed to stare at it and let your eyes kind of do a wonky thing, and you see something. I have never seen that. I have looked at many of those type of, excuse me, you're not supposed to be on, pictures. I forgot something. And I never see it, ever. I try, I go like, you know, this, fade in, fade out, nothing happens. My brain is too cluttered with other stupid stuff to just sit and focus on this one thing specifically. I see new names. You Williams, hello. Hello. You always make me nervous, but it's nice to see you. It's like good nervous. So, Slapshot's Roadhouse. Hello. You're welcome. Please let me know what's in your glass. I know Zenbu did. He's drinking some. He's got an 18-year-old over again. But it's a good one. Again, I still need to go through those samples, and I might do that. Again, reminder to me and you. This coming Friday, I will be doing a stream. I don't know what yet, but I never know. And then my dry week will begin on a Saturday. Sorry, Sunday. 4-Leaf Whiskey sent me. Hello, Isaiah. I think you've been here before. But thank you for stopping by. Again. Yeah. Here's the deal. Well, I don't have it nearby anywhere, but if I had thought I would have this conversation, I would have brought it. What am I looking for? It's nowhere nearby. Is it? My high school yearbook. We had big ass thing on the front of it. One of those pictures. I have no idea what it is. I don't know. I've had that fucking thing, the high school yearbook, for a very long. It's around. I don't know where. I'm looking around like I know. I feel like it's in with all the other books I have. But well, now it's bothering me. I'm not gonna look for it, but now I'm wondering where it is. I have too much crap, by the way, if you couldn't tell. You can't, but I can. I feel like it's over there. Anyway, I still don't know what it is. Very annoying. Also, I found that I like energy drinks as long as they don't have any sugar in them. I forget which one I've been trying. I think it's got some weird face on it. It looks like a... like Decepticons or Transformers face, almost. I think it's something else. I don't remember what. What's it doing? Mr. Great Shot, cheers. Hello. I just told a little story about you. Well, not directly about you, but I mentioned the fact that I sent some samples out to Texas once and they melted. So, been rethinking that whole plan, at least for the southern states for the summer months. Richie Z's, hello. Always lovely to see you. Tater Dom, look out. I did send you the thing. I know I did. I'm just saying that out loud so it, you know, sticks for once. Are any of you having barbecue? That seems to be a thing. Ah, yes, that's a way to find out about it, isn't it? I am not colorblind, but I know there was some kind of movie. So I ended up watching some random, well, not random, but a YouTuber who does like movie review stuff. They watch a movie for the first time, similar to this idea, but you know, movie. And some kid realized he wanted to go in the Air Force, and they showed him one of those things, and he couldn't see it. So he found out he was colorblind, and that doesn't usually work well in the Air Force, military in general. Oof. This smells delicious. The proof is sticking out a little, which is surprising, but again, it's what, 58? Yeah, 58.5. Going from 47, 6? 40, mid-40s Irish whiskey to this thing is going to be a bit of a jump. Oh my god, don't tell me that. I mean, that sounds amazing. But I can't do that. I've been very fond of my frozen waffle in the morning. I found I have maple syrup. It's from like years ago, but it still tastes good, so it's fine. Artie of us not. It's a really weird. I don't know if it's just me, but I know it isn't. It's almost a guarantee for me that I'm not even in like the Carolina. It's a thing. Like my friend's making barbecue. I know. Well, another friend of mine is in the area. He's making barbecue. I'm going, why? I could go buy some if I wanted, but I didn't because I don't have that. I have a heavy seclusion mode going on today. I haven't felt right for most of the day. It's one of those days. I wonder how many times I remind him. Roy keeps discriminating against. Damn it! I can't see it. Ooh. Oh yes, thank you. Please hit the. I'm supposed to do that. I never do, but hey, there you go. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. That's not true. If I never did, there wouldn't be an option to do that. Stop lying to the people, Brian. Shut up. Yeah, it smells real nice. It's basically it's exactly what you'd expect from bourbon, which is caramel, brown sugar, slight vanilla. It smells dense. It's like this sounds silly, but it almost feels heavier in the glass, like when you smell it, and it's like this dense, compressed, almost luxurious smell just sitting in here, like oh. Or I just poured more in the glass. That's also a possibility. Yeah. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. I can't like my brain's like that's true, and I'm like, is it? I've never really tested it, so but I did find I had a actual pure maple syrup because Vermont lives right over there, and I've been spoiled. Same with coffee syrup and coffee milk and all that craziness. But yeah, it's fine. It was sealed. It was never opened, so I opened it up. Have to keep it in the fridge now, but now I can have my waffles in the morning, and they're delicious. I get very lazy sometimes, so frozen waffle in the toaster oven is pretty nice. I quit the spring break quiz. The first question was color based. Oh yeah. It's like, nope. I don't know. Oh, what I was gonna say is barbecue is a weird American social norm for this weekend. I don't quite understand how that happened, but it did. James Morgan, hello. Sippy sip. There's no chug life here. We sip slowly. Please drink your water. I think I said once upon a time, and I'll reiterate it just to put it into the wind, that I will do a bottle chug, one single gulp from some bottle, something low proof, obviously, when I hit 1,000 subscribers. There's a possibility I forget I said that, so don't hold me to it. But if I were to do that silly thing, that would be the time to do it. Tentatively, cautiously. I do not need to get annihilated off of alcohol ever again if I can avoid it. I'm just going to keep living in this nose. This is great. It should come to no surprise I like Eleanor. I mean, the bottle's at this point already. I believe I bought this last year. So I've had this for at least a year. Actually, when was the bottle? Does it tell me? No. 39 months. No bottle date. Do they have the new ones? You'll note a slight difference here. Eleanor. Eleanor? She's still back there, I think. Is she? I can't tell. Maybe not. No. Something must happen with the bottles. That looks great, right? I can't tell if she's in there. Too dark. I don't think she is. That makes me sad. Eleanor, where are you? Speak to me. Anyhow. Now the problem with this, though, is what happened to the label. You can kind of tell. I think it's batch 7. One of the reasons I bought it. But it's all like been rubbed against something by accident. I'm not 100% sure. Mike Franklin, good evening. Hello. Welcome. Random question of the moment. Does anyone take fish oil? I'm extremely skeptical about supplements. But I found out something about my genetics recently that I take fish oil and I'm alright. Seeing if it makes any difference at all. Oh, that's good. Doesn't drink like the proof. Spicier than I expected. Ow. Oh, right there. You can't tell, but it's right under my breastbone, as it were. Or what is this called? I think it begins with a P. Maybe not. Tingly. Easy sipper. Take a multivitamin. I don't even do that. I do take sternum. There we go. I do take like the drinks I have, since I have a problem with eating enough nutrients in a day. I have those like calorie protein drinks things. I'll chug like one of those, and it's got a bunch of other stuff in there. I don't really know what. I don't really care. Well, maybe. Basically, they told me I should eat fish more often or something. I was in this weird, I don't know, this is a really random rant, but then again, look where you are. It's one of those things where you find out more about your DNA. That's perfectly safe. And I was in like a minor category of it. It's like this is where most people are. This is where some people are. You're in this tiny little bit. You should probably have fish oil. Like, all right. There you go. I forget what it was. You know what? I'm gonna look it up because it's bothering me now. Now I can tell you. Not sponsored or anything. I don't even remember exactly which one it was. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. Something called fitness genes. I've done at least 2 or 3 different genetic things because I think genetics are fascinating. And if they want to clone more of me, go ahead. Good luck. So I'm not really worried about that. Scene of a crime. Why not? Ah, crap. Where is it? Oh my god, it's gonna be so hard to find now that I have to find it right now. Balls. I do like fish and chips, but I have a feeling that's a little back ass worse. I'm working on my health and I'm eating fried fish and fried french fries. It's fine. It's delicious. Traits? DNA? I thought I understand how this worked, and now I'm looking at it going, I have no idea. Because it's like they changed the whole dashboard on me. Oh, my latest one. There we go. I think this is it. Stuff I completely don't understand. PUFA metabolism and inflammation. Do we have any scientists in the room? There you go. Hi to high five from James Morgan. Should I cut down my intake of vegetable oils? Question mark. Maybe? What did it say? What was the part that got me all twitchy? Oh. I also have my, I have a dark reader on. Ooh. So it turns all the black, you know how when you're going, like it got bright over here. Because there's white on this screen now, and that's very distracting when you're trying to stream. Peter White, hello. If I didn't say that. Hello. 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 Hi. Oh. 13% of people are non-converters, and I am a non-converter of whatever PUFA metabolism and inflammation is about. I convert PUFAs less effectively, which can lower my risk of inflammation on a Western diet. Great. That's good. That sounds good. But it gave me these little insights. Yeah, supplement with at least 100 milligrams of omega-3 daily, if not regularly consuming fish. I am absolutely not regularly consuming fish. So that I was like, all right, I can do that one. That one's easy. Take fish oil pill once a day. Done. I take a lot of pills all the time. I may convert less alinic acid to EPA or DHA. Important omega-3 fatty acids. Supplements can be useful to increase your levels of these. It really doesn't take much for me to get worried about something. So I take fish oil or else. All right. Cool. Got it. What I've been trying to do is reduce, I know the weird part about exercising is your body freaks out and it causes you pain. Inflammation-based thing, at least that's what I remember. Whenever you exercise, you really mess up your whole body and break it apart a little bit. And then it has to fix it, which makes you stronger. That's how that works. Science. But, and also, you know, less aches and pains would be nice. Especially with this side of my arm. Oh. I turned off already. I think I did. I did not. Shoot. One problem with having this app thing open now. If you want to know what it is, it's called Dark Reader. Not sponsored. And it just dims anything that's white on your browser. It's like a... It's not an add-on. What are the things in Chrome? What are they called? Thingamajiggy? Whatever. Anyway, that works for lessening the glare off your own streams for live streaming. There you go. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I will be here for a bit. Oop, I didn't mean to click on that. Hello. My OnlyFans. No, it's not. That is my computer timer, which I never use. All right. Maybe I should get rid of that. That doesn't need to be there. Decoder ring for your 18-year-old Scotch flight. I have it still. I just found it recently. Well, I had an idea where it was. This thing, right? Bloop. Tasting notes on and everything. I kept it. It's very fancy. This is a very nice way to do a tasting. If you ever want to do a tasting, get questions, go ask Jimmy Jazz. He'll love to answer them for you. What color was it? It's the one I drank. That was the one I ranked number 1. Enoch, right? Enoch. ANCNOC. 46% aged 18 years. Tell me I win. Did I win the prize? Wait for it. Drum roll. Jimmy Jazz. Enlighten us. Yeah, I drank that one first. That was the one I liked the most. I don't know if I've had any Enoch ever since, have I? One thing I did find out, très importante, I've been actually cleaning this weekend. I don't do that. I should. I just don't. Yes. Enoch. And that one. Yes. This. It was delish. Mine is long gone. But... Oof. Double verify. Yes. This was donated by Jimmy Jazz. And my initial feeling was I've never had... Well, first, let's tell you what it is. Kill Karen? Come on. Do it. 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 Why do you hate me? It's just white and black text. There we go. I thought to myself, I've never had this before. I have to do a video on this. If it's over here, I'm going to do a video about it. Or I already have. Yes. And is it Enoch? Enoch. Oh. Anyway, when you gave me this bottle, I was like, I don't think I've had this before. Which I have. As far as I know, I've never had the 12 year. However, sorry, loud, I know. While I was looking around, I found this little thing. I have a bad habit of keeping a little hoarder mentality in my apartment, you know? None of you have seen my apartment. But I found this little number. It's empty, of course, but do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So I've had this, but I think this is different. This Aldasar's. These are the same thing, aren't they? Somehow, my brain doesn't want to work. I think that's right. Ooh. That sounds good. Anything on the yellow one. I'll try that again. That was nice. Irish grain earlier. Ooh. Plugins. Yes, that's what it is. A plugin. Pop KillCo, hello there. I still have to give you some whiskey at some point. Your mom has been busy. I just have to remember to do it. I think last time we met was early. That's what it was. We met in Bristol for breakfast, and it was nice, but it was early, and I was not all there, as usual. reminds me. I should know this. Oh, that's good. Whiskey Nose. Wow. I see you. Yeah, Kevin popped in here last time, Friday. That was a surprise. I think you were to say yes. Also have a Patreon. If you didn't know already. Which has its own podcast now because they got rid of lenses. Among other things. I believe well, did I? I believe I did. Maybe not. No, I didn't. I didn't. So I did show that. Where'd it go? Oh, it's up there. I did show off the fact that one of my Nulu bottles from its Bourbonite is donezo. Finito. Executionode. It's done. Bottle down. Raining Men, etc. But why? Why am I like this? Oh, there it is. But then, of course, yesterday, this showed up. Double oaked, weeded. Sounded just like what I like. And here we go. This is what you want. Oh my gosh. It's the toast of the town. New Noir. The wheat smell of success. Isn't that great? That's got to be such a pain to make these labels, but they're amazing. So whether I'll open that this month or some other time is rolling around in my head. I figure maybe I can do it next year, but I'm not going to let that sit there on the shelf for a year. I'm just not. Not a thing. Not because one of those highlighted Highland still designs. That's all the reflex that makes it crisp and apple-like. Hey! That's why I like it, probably. Oh! That's spicy. It's almost 80 degrees Fahrenheit outside still. What the heck? If you're in the New England area, it's been very nice for the past week or so, and now it's decided to just crank up the heat again. Ever so slightly. Ah, mystery. This is something I've done for most of my adult life, and I confirmed this with my friend Greg last night. But if anyone can understand the reference point for this, because I don't even know what it is anymore, but every once in a while I will say, fire, just like that. But I don't know why. So if anyone can pinpoint that reference, they do tell. I think he said it might have been Lethal Weapon 4 movie or something weird like that. I don't even know if I've seen that movie, so I don't think that's it, but confusion abounds with that. There's a little bit of a discussion about that recently. I think it's last night. If I say that, I've been saying it for ages, but I don't remember where I got it from. What I really need to do, and I am not going to do it at the last minute, is figure out where I'm going to go in Texas, because the plan is for next month. Again, it's about almost a month away, which is why I'm kind of because it seems far away right now. You know, it's like, oh, it's next month, no problem. But September seemed very far away last week, and now it's September, rolling right through it. Live streamed that. No one is allowed to visit me here. That door, no one's allowed to enter. That's how it is. Not until I actually clean this apartment someday and get it to look somewhat like what I would like it to, which is a 20-year process. So no one's ever going to visit me. Yeah, I'll be moving out. I'll be heading out to visit on the 4th. So I think I have the plan for the 5th. Oh yeah, I wanted to visit Acapon Brewery. And then Friday night's gonna be Crowded Barrel. So the only night I'll have is Thursday. Or the day I'll have is Thursday to do whatever I want. But I will be there after. Saturday is the Bastards Ball, the 7th. The 8th is going to be recuperation mostly. Then I'll have the 9th, which is a Monday. I'll probably go to Andalusia because they're usually open on Mondays. And many other places are not. Pick up a bottle of something. Maybe not. Still have a lot of bottles from Andalusia to go through. Still Austin has stuff. I have a Still Austin bottle sitting right next to me that's going to be very likely done for the beginning of next month, since I will not be attempting to get any videos done during that time period. I'm still trying to keep ahead of that. Not doing great right now. This week's video is ready to go. Next week, not quite done yet. Whoa. Did you say fire? It made me think of Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Maybe. Again, it's a reference. I don't know where it came from, but I know it's around 15 to 20 years old. So I was probably 20 something at the time. But it's just fire. No reference point for it anymore. It's been lost to the ages. Gotta get that little, I don't know why, but. As expected. This is delightful. I enjoy it muchly. It's been recharged. These look like an egg, don't they? Like some weird egg, just sleight of hand thing where it just. You didn't just put that in my lap at all. Magic. One thing I also need to do, random, out of left field. Anyway, I got to deal with a magician last time I was in Austin. Sleight of hand guy. He took my watch off my wrist, which I knew as soon as he lifted. Like, if someone touches me, I'm very aware of it, but he did a thing to make my arm move and grabbed my arm, pull it up for something. There was something else going on. Whatever that thing magicians do is they make you look over there, sort of thing. What's that? But I don't know where that went. I don't even think I got his card. I don't remember what his Instagram was. I feel terrible because I wanted to see if he used any of that footage that they did there. Yes, thank you, Zen, but misdirection. But as I'm keenly aware of when I've gotten into contact with a person. So I knew something was up when he grabbed my arm, but since he was having me look somewhere else, I didn't really realize it until he let go of my arm and I felt the you know, this part of your body's covered all day, and then suddenly something's not there, and you notice. It's like, wait, this is not hard to get off. So, like with the wrist. There goes my Fitbit. Although, who would go around stealing Fitbits? I don't know. People are after Rolls-Royces? Rolexes. There we go. That's what people wear to be fancy and show they have money. I wouldn't want one of those, because what good is it just telling time? I need functionality other than telling me what time it is. Oh, don't make me want steak. Come on. I did almost go somewhere for barbecue today. I won't lie to you. I didn't, though. I'm having one of those I don't feel like going anywhere today at all feelings. That gets compounded by the fact that it's a holiday weekend. Fun. And also, I'm supposed to be celebrating all month 4 years of doing YouTube stuff. Woo! Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that. I didn't expect to be doing this at all, so having done it for 4 years, still don't expect to do it, but here we are. Having a good time doing it. That's all that matters. Plenty of whiskey to drink. You know. I will never run out of whiskey. Technically. Will I run out of the means to buy the whiskey? Possibly. But Friday went well for all the giveaways. What I've been trying to do, and I hope to finish someday soon. This is as close as I've gotten. But some of you who have been here for a while may remember that I was in a slightly different location for a little bit, at a much smaller table, or desk. I guess this is desk. At a much smaller desk, and I still have that desk. It's right next to me. It's right here. And the idea was to make that desk into a packaging facility, so I can have everything I need in one spot to make the packages right next to the printer, so I can print the label. Streamline it so it's just an easy thing to do, rather than it being such a mess that it is right now, because I do it right here. I have a lot of other clutter around here. You can't see it. I can. The idea is that desk is now clear. It's got bottles on it that are going to be set up. It's got the box there that I can do. It's only taken me 4 years, so 2 years of doing hand deliveries, I think. Maybe less. It's on its way. Most I can say. I cleared off the area. The chair is almost ready. Just have to move a few more things, and it'll be good. Because a lot of it's all clutter. It's always clutter. I'm sure some of you have noticed here. I made the executive decision for that. I thought what I want to do personally is I want to have it be solstice wise. So the initial thought was I will change these every solstice. There's 4. There's one for summer, there's one for spring, there's one for autumn and winter. The problem is when to put them up. And I thought, well, the solstice will do, except for the fact that the solstice is all wrong for what it feels like. Once we hit September, when the freaking pumpkin spice goes crazy, it's autumn. Boom. Autumn. September, pumpkin spice, autumn. I had no choice. I had no say in the matter. It happened. So it'll be September, October, November. December, I feel, is winter. Christmas. It's got Christmas in it. It's got that whole snow and stuff. Oh, look at it. Library's here. So that's December, January, February. It's another 3. March, April, May. And then June, July, August. So it's like 3-month periods. You'll see these changing. And no guarantee I'll remember to do that. But that's the idea. That it's supposed to be in that circulation. That's just another thing I have to remember. I don't need to have those there at all. But they're cute. I like them. Ugh. It's a matter of actually remembering to change them. But I have a set amount of months. And 3 for each one seems perfectly fair. Yes, 3 for each one is perfectly fair. Schwamples. I do reuse the, like, I absolutely reuse, like, this one I can't. I don't have any that go with it, but I actually have bought in bulk. Where are the ones I think they're this size? I can go grab one, but they're about 2 ounces. I think this is 2-ounce one. Yeah, so it's this size ones. So usually what I send out, but I can only fit 4 of these in the packaging I use. But then they're reusable. So if I send 4 of these to anybody, you now have 4 perfectly reusable bottles. It's the smaller ones that don't work out so well. And I'm thinking of, these are what initially inspired me to get those green ones, the little green plasticky ones. But these can melt into hot temperatures, it would seem. Yeah, it smells like nothing. Don't do that. But if I can get some glass ones that are like this, but aren't as frail, like this feels too thin. Like if this was glass, I would feel like I would break this just by going like that. So if I can find something that's a little more sturdy, then I can fit more of these into my packaging, and that would be good. It's all this stuff I should think about at some point, but I haven't yet. Or I have a little bit, but not enough to do anything about it. Much like cleaning off that desk for the first time. Thinking about doing that for the part of a year. Possibly more. I've been thinking about doing that since I moved to this desk in this corner again. I try to tell people about my own health mentally. It's like I'm 4 years behind in everything that's happening right now. So for the stuff that's happening now, I will have adapted to that point in 4 years. Which doesn't work well, especially when you think about schooling, at least in the United States. I remember I had to go to preschool, and then I went to pre-1 for whatever reason. But that little shift made it so I was in the class of 1999 for high school graduations. That was good. Vegas! ASMR Whiskey, hello. Welcome. Please hit up a brothel for me. I mean, casino. Yes. And say hello to those nice little ladies on the street who give out you those cards you can collect. They're very nice. What else? Oh, and grab some smoke wagon for me, please. That's my broad range of Vegas right there. I've been there twice. In the winter. You do not go to Vegas in the summer unless you want to die. Because it's too hot. And I had a really good experience at a Japanese restaurant. ASMR Whiskey, you should go to Nobu. Oh my gosh. In the Caesar's Palace? I assume it's still there. Best sake I've ever had in my life was that there. Sorry, ASMR, you triggered a trap card. You said Vegas, and everyone said flood of memories and really weird little things about Vegas. Or, Nevada, I should say. Nevada? Hope so. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't work very well in my brain. What? 47 minutes have already gone by. What the heck happened? We got a few more. I don't know if it's Bourbon Nights going on tonight. I didn't check. Because again, I've been in one of those, like, dumb states. So I'm just not functional today. I'm not. I was very functional yesterday. Today, not so much. I didn't sleep very well, again. It's me! Ooh. I didn't need to know how many people were in here. Ugh. It's better if I don't know. Let's see. Late on the streets on an early Sunday morning is offering a whole lot more than a business card. Really? Well, you're a cat. So, of course. Don't see it. Huh. Did they say they weren't going to be going live? I feel like they might have. Ugh. This always happens. I swear they're going to go live after me and then nothing's there. Like, which then makes me feel like I should go for another hour. But I don't know if... They're collector's items, really. Isn't that what they are? That's where they were. Ugh. I know! I'm trying to remember if they said anything last week about that. Maybe? Remember. I really don't. I mean, last Sunday feels like 2 days ago. That's my problem. Did I do a heck of a lot in between then and now? Yes. I exercised 3 times last week. Instead of 2, which is still a lot. Oh, there we go. Someone's going live next, right? Please tell me. Stall that son of a gun. Okay, that means I don't have to keep going. I could. But as I said, it's one of those I'm really out of it and tired days. I'm working on it not feeling like that. I hope I haven't really come off like that. But it's in my eyes, behind my eyeballs again. It's that feeling. And the couple that lives next door has been particularly aggressive. What's the word? Argumentative today. They do. I'm just lucky I know Cliff, and he's generous and kind enough to bring me bottles from his random travels to all over the freaking place. Everywhere. He goes all over the world, technically. No, he does. Not technically. He does. And when he was in Vegas, he picked me up a bunch of Smoke Wagon. I think I went through them all. I feel like I did. Oh, I didn't. Put this on the list. The Younger. Oh, come on. Can't you just work? Why must you hate me? I've been so good to you. I thought you had a store and everything. There we go. The Younger. I don't know what this is about, actually. Like, him getting me this bottle was the first time I knew anything about it. I knew about Smoke Wagon, but I was unaware of what Smoke Wagon the Younger is. I assume it's just not aged as long. Like I said, I have no idea. Nice bottle. It doesn't have that funky design in Smoke Wagon does, though. It's all just a regular bottle. Bibimus Morinum Est. What does that mean? Is that Latin? It looks like Latin. Bibimus Morinum Est. I feel like I said it 3 times, something's gonna happen. Rolling. Raw hot. Stop it. I still have mine. I collected them. I knew what they were for, but they just like gave them to me. I'm like, oh. You give me something, I'm like, I don't know what to do with this now. Should I throw it away? I don't know. They became souvenirs. That's what happened. I definitely haven't called the numbers. I really haven't. I don't think they work anymore. Like, isn't there some kind of time frame where they stop working? I have no idea. Vegas is fun in very short intervals. Otherwise, it's just hot, and there's a lot of people there. There's a lot of people. Just thinking about it gave me the heebie-jeebies. I want to go to casino. There's one right over there. Figure out where North was. I could walk there right now. I'm not going to, but I could. Not on this Sunday. Maybe some other Sunday, but no. They have a beer wall. I mentioned that before, but the beer wall at a casino. If I have money to burn, which is never, I still go there anyway and burn money. I had a few nice machines I know of that are in a nice little corner, so no one can sit next to you. No one can even see you're there. Like maybe one of the cameras that are all over the place. Oh, I forgot to put that there. This is my Osmo. See, I knew I'd forget. I'm glad you saw it. This is the thing that Whiskey Mountains actually just gave to me, I believe. But it's one of those little dealies you put your phone on here. Now you can record a stabilizer. So you can record a video of yourself and it'll stay stable rather than doing this the whole time. But I found all the pieces, made sure it was all together, and then I put it down right there. Oop. Gimbal, yes, there's the word. There's the word. Oop. It's easier to read this way. Hold on. Below, it is our motto, and a quote from Seneca, Brimbus Mortem Est. Literal translation is drink before we must die. That's a good one. I agree, that's a good one. Drink before you must die. Well, may you drink with us. I forgot how to close this thing. Close, damn you. Wait. Got it. It also has this little bit. Which is the reason I have it in the bag, is so I don't lose it. But this thing, it's out of a horror film at first. It's like a fucking robot arm just chink. No, this is does this. Then you have a stationary gimbal. So this is something I try to keep with me when I'm traveling if I want to do any actual video recording. And I'm just not the type to walk around with one of these. I'm self-conscious enough as it is about people looking at me without giving them a real reason to look at what I'm doing. No, I know people are not paying attention and they don't care. I know. But that doesn't change the way I feel, unfortunately. Oh, then who's singing again? Time to sing the parting glass. Of all the money that e'er I've spent it in good company. I've been thinking about singing stuff again. Again, my voice instructor was a very good friend of mine. Unfortunately, she died of cancer because, you know. But I don't know. I think I'm self-conscious. Thank you. I'm self-conscious about other people hearing me singing, but again, same thing. No one really gives a shit. What was that? Anonymous 10. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate that. Made my heart skip a beat. Very generous of you. You just wanted to see the rabbit, didn't you? Most people do. I had this in there before. What the crap? I don't have it right. What did I do wrong? Anyway, bottom line, 4 years of doing YouTube stuff. Stay tuned. I don't plan on stopping if I can. You know, my mental health always comes first, but oof. Yay. Some more videos next month in particular. Patron stuff. One thing I will say before Friday and before Dry Week is at the end of every Dry Week, patrons get a raffle. So just for being a patron, being in my Patreon, 4 times a year, there's a raffle I do. You just win, possibly. Higher rank, more entries. That kind of thing. But that's another way you can get samples if you don't win during the raffles I do on occasion. Here, it's an option. All I have to do is hang around. Much like this, but slightly different. Oh, thank you, Richie. Appreciate that. Yay. I don't mind, you know, anonymous ones, but I'm like, oh, I can't thank someone specifically. Thank you, Richie. I had a hangnail on my pinky and I pulled it off and now it just hurts. Isn't that fun? Why must we suffer in such a very uncomfortable way? Oh well. Well, we're coming up right to the end of the stream. I hope you all have a good Labor Day? Labor Day, right? Tomorrow. Eat plenty of barbecue. I will have to do something about that. I don't know how. But I will. This week, maybe. I feel like it. I've been talking too much. I left my heart in San Francisco. Or you said LA and then. What am I doing this week? Exercise, haircut, spin class. Very exciting. My arm doesn't hurt too much. And here's a weird one. A week from today, so the 10th, when I will be on a dry week, is when I got 500 subscribers in 2021. We're rolling. I'm in the slow and steady category. I'll get there eventually. But I feel like the stress of 1,000 subscribers would be a very interesting feeling to have. Although we want YouTube to recognize my genius, or at least the fact that I'm here doing stuff. But thankfully, you guys do, and that's the important part, really. YouTube would be nice, but really it's the people and the sharing of the spirits that I enjoy the most, personally. It gets me out of my house, you know, or my apartment. Not many things do. You guys got me tempted to check your list now, Jimmy Jazz. I'll see if I have my second place still here on your list. I think I might. Green one? That's still here. Maybe I'll drink that after I drink this. And that would be a, funny enough, the Macallan 18-year green apple. I want to get rid of it just so I don't have to realize it exists anymore. I'll never have a bottle like that because they're expensive and I'm still not a Macallan fan, although I do appreciate that specific bottle. With that, 8 o'clock. Time for me to chill out. Still really tired. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Ow. Boop. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.